4.5 years ago, I packed up my entire life and moved to Hollywood to become an actress. And I've realized that there are so many things that nobody tells you about moving to LA. So in this video, I'm gonna be brutally honest and tell you guys everything. I'm originally from Europe, and I'm gonna be talking about Los Angeles only because I haven't lived anywhere else in the US. I also wanna say that this is my personal opinion. If it's different for you, that's totally fine. First things first, there are so many beautiful places in LA, but there are also super dodgy ones. There's a lot of segregation here that I didn't know about. Next one, people are a lot less judgmental than in Europe. Just by walking down the street, people are not really preoccupied with how you look, what you're wearing. Everyone's walking around in their jogs in Los Angeles. In Europe, I got used to dressing up and even just walking my dog in a cute outfit. But here, nobody cares. Making friends. People are so much more open in Los Angeles than in Europe, but it's on a more superficial level because everyone's like, let's grab coffee. And then you realize that that's just what they say. When it comes to your work, talent is not going to be enough. Persistence is everything. Everyone is talented in LA. That's the baseline. But if you're hardworking and on time, you're going to get ahead of a lot of people. If you need a pharmacy, if you need food, if you need drinks, if you need anything, opening hours are amazing in LA. Another surprising thing is that you don't feel time passing as much as in Europe. So in Europe, we have 4 seasons. So you can tell that time's passing more. In LA, the weather's always so nice. I feel like it's harder to feel the passing of time. Everything is bigger in LA. The cars, the portions, the distances. You have to be in your car a lot more than in Europe. And in Europe, public transportation is amazing. But here, I've never actually used public transportation in 4.5 years. The amount of product options there are in Los Angeles. If you want a toothpaste, you're gonna have 50 different brands that you can choose from. In Hungary, I feel like there are 5. Tipping culture. So in Hungary, if you're really satisfied with the service, you're gonna tip 10%. In LA, the tipping starts from 20%. You always hear connections are everything and they're so important, but you can actually get things done by yourself as well. So when I arrived in the US, I wanted to get a manager and I sent out 850 emails individually to industry professionals. And I actually got a manager through those emails. People in LA love cold things, cold drinks, cold spaces. If you move to LA to become an actor, your career will probably not happen in the order that you imagined. Most of the time, there's no timeline. Accents. When I moved to LA, I thought that I'm gonna have to hide my accent. And to be fair, it's good to have a general American accent worked out. However, a lot of the time, they actually love it because LA is all about people from all over the world coming together. Credit scores. If you're not from the US, this might be new for you. That's how you get apartments, how you can lease a car. America is based on this system. Parking. If you think parking in Europe is complicated, wait till you arrive in the US. You're gonna see 3 signs at least. Some of them will be contradicting each other, and you're gonna have to figure it out. Commercials. If you're watching TV in the US, there are a lot of pharmaceutical commercials, and it's kind of funny to listen to them because most of them are like, oh, if you have so-and-so, don't worry, we have this medication. Side effects may include headaches, fainting, and eventually death, but no problem. We've got you covered. Small talk. I feel like in Europe, when someone approaches you on the street, your first thought is, what do you want from me? Whereas in LA, I've had so many times when someone would approach me on the street and they just wanted to have a conversation. And it didn't lead anywhere. Nothing really came out of it. It was just a nice conversation. Drugstores in the US sell everything. Makeup, snacks, cards, shampoo. Whereas in Europe, a pharmacy is just a pharmacy. Let's end this video with a game. I'm gonna read out questions and we have to decide if they're more true to Americans or Europeans. And feel free to play with me. Who's more dramatic? Americans. Who's more brutally honest? Europeans. Who wastes more food? Americans. Who has the better coffee? Oh my God. Please don't hate me, America, but Europe. Who has the better bread? Europe. Who complains more? Europeans. What's one American habit you secretly love? Not dressing up for walking my dog? What's one American habit you will never understand? The obsession with iced coffee? What's one Hungarian habit Americans would find insane? Having chocolate with cottage cheese inside of it? Okay, and that concludes this video. Let me know in the comments if you agree or disagree with anything that I've said. These are just my personal experiences, beliefs, but I would love to hear from you guys. So feel free to like, comment, and subscribe so you get notified every time I upload a video. And thank you guys so much for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye!